How on a day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to that time, depending on when that they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with our delicious information, my people. Now, well done, oh. My people. Now, welcome, oh. My people. Now, they hear you, wait, we they hear. Somebody done they run like, done they back like mad dog on social media. When things happen like this, you begin to check the reputations of people. I have so much respect for Emeka before. Emekugbonye, I have so much respect for him before, but I can now see why Pime was able to ignore him when he was ranting on social media, that Pime should recognize him as as a lawyer, as a legal advisor, as a case manager. He was giving himself a lot of titles on social media and was begging Pime to recognize him with all those things so that he can have the capacity to be able to continue working with Pime. And even people like us were like, why can't Pime, recognize this guy? What does it take to recognize him? Because most of us don't know Emeka closely and we're not close to him. It is Pime that have worked with him for years, for few years now, that will understand that this man had been close but has never been sincere. That's the interpretation I give to Prime's action. It means that this man had been close to me. Yeah, he must have rendered some help, but he's not sincere. He's not somebody to rely on. He's not someone to work with. Prime must have been there not to cause problem, allowing him. Prime doesn't talk. Just not to cause problem, allowing him to just run his things, do his way things. But Prime knows who his lawyer is. Yes. You understand? Prime knows, and Prime concentrated on working with the lawyers that are giving her what she wants. Yes, because I can now see if somebody will have an issue with you and he starts talking like this, start telling lies, starts revealing things, all the things he knows, he talk about it, all the things he doesn't know, he fabricate, he starts fighting just to make sure he rubbish and destroy and assassinate your character. It means that that person is not someone to work with. I want to tell you something. The more he tries to rubbish the character and the image of Queen, the more he rubbishes his own integrity. All the people that have registered under him as DPA, all the people that are working with him will gradually drop away because the confidential information they have given to him will also be shown on social media one day. Any day they have a fallout, any day they have a little issue, he will come to the social media and say what they discussed in secret. Any man who cannot keep secret, who cannot keep confidential, who cannot handle things confidentially, that person is not worth living. When I supposed to understand who this man is, I was telling my colleague in the office at Niger Celebrity Studio, I told him, I said, see, why is this man always talking about these women, men nation, those big women, those rich women, I said, there must be something fishy that we don't know about this man. He always talk about these women. Who are these women? Why is he so much interested in these women? Why is he always tapping into the meetings of these women? He always talk about they meet, they do this, they do that. I keep asking, why is he tapping into what they're doing? Why is he cyber stalking these women? Even when he said he's working with Premier, but he's cyber stalking those who are supporting Premier, cyber stalking what they're doing. Is it for the interest of Premier or for himself? That was when I knew that there is something this man is up to. It is very good and interesting to cyber stalk those who are working with you to know actually whether they are following you or they are doing another thing. But when you know that they are on course for the mission and you stand against them, forcing Kwame to renounce those who are supporting her, I knew something is fishy. I knew something is wrong. I knew this man is up to something. I knew. And immediately, it didn't take time. The man has to tell us that actually, I am not with you guys. I'm only trying to gather information. What this man is doing is that he wants to use Kwame, knowing that Kwame has a lot of fans and a GoFundMe can raise and money can come up. He sees that many people are ready to support Kwame with any amount of money, insofar as it's a genuine support. He wanted to use Kwame to make money. That's what I'm thinking. He wanted to be in control of those who are supporting Kwame so that he can stand up tomorrow and say, okay, let's raise money to arrest Chijeni. The people will now raise money. How much will it take? Just give me $1 million. They will just raise $1 million and give him. Okay, let's raise money and arrest VoxGen. Arrest this and arrest. All those people, that's what he was trying to, that's the level the man is trying to go. But Main Nation was too intelligent for him. And they did not allow him to do that. As soon as they stopped him, he became it became a problem to him. He became very furious. He became very angry, and he was not happy with what happened. He was not happy that he could not have his way. He was not happy that they didn't give him the opportunity to make money through Queen May, and that is all you are seeing now. I was telling my colleague that time, I said, see, any man you see that stands up and start fighting women, man fighting woman, there is a problem. Anytime you see a man standing up and was quarreling with women, talking, a woman will talk, you talk. A woman will write something on social media, you write back. A woman will drag you, you drag back. Hey, check that man, he's not a man. He's not real. He's not a man. He doesn't have integrity, because men don't talk like that. And when you see a Mecca can talk and talk and talk and talk, who is he fighting? A woman. He started fighting the Ben Nation women. Those who are supporting people, those women, always talking about those women. That's when I knew that the Mecca is not up to anything. He's not going to do it. He's not real. That's just the language. He's not real. My people know be smart. Like I told you in the last video, I said, don't panic. Yeah? This is just bringing the real person Emeka is, because a lot of people have been doubting why he's having problem with women. Why did he have problem with Emeka? Why did you do this? I think you can now see the true nature of Emeka. Even Yinka is not safe. Judy Austin is not safe. Yude Doche is not safe. Anybody that supports Emeka and is with Emeka, that have related with Emeka, that have opened up to Emeka, is not safe, because whatever you've told him, he will still use it to peddle. He will still use it to look for money. He will still use it to look for... And tomorrow he will still come out and start saying it on social media. But it's not going to last. Lies do not last. Lies do not last. So Emeka is such a clown that he has come out to show the whole world how unethical he is. Even though they say he's disbanded, I don't want to talk about that. That's a problem. That's his mistake. That's his problem. He was a lawyer called to bar, and he committed an offense and was disbanded. That's his problem. I don't want to go into that, because anything that can happen to anybody. You can commit anything, but you are disbanded. But what I'm saying is that as a person, even if you make a mistake and disbanded, you shouldn't show it in everything you do, meaning that you are never real. Are you even sure the certificate was gotten rightly? I don't want to question his certificate, but I'm just thinking aloud. That's my thing. I'm just thinking aloud, because how can you be a lawyer and you are disclosing confidential information? Even when you are attacked, you defend yourself. When you get to court, you defend yourself. Social media, is it a court? You are the one that have been preaching all this while to take away some things off the social media. Then another person committed an offense against you on social media, and you're coming to the social media, and for long you have been preaching. One of the things we know about you is that you have been criticizing you, the Doche, for taking his marriage case to the social media. Why are you on social media yourself right now, trying to defend yourself on social media? What validation are you getting? Who is going to validate you? You are seeking for social media validation, and that is what you've been speaking against. Who are you? A hypocrite. The same thing you spoke against is the same thing you're doing right now. Oh, you see, that's why I fear to associate with a lot of people, because some people will just be using another person's case to make mouth, to say something, to prove to the world that they are good, they are this, they are that. But when it comes to them, they don't know how to manage it. Now you can see that you, the Doche, is a very stronger person to Emeka. You can't compare two of them. He's stronger. He's better. He's more intelligent. You see, you was even dancing. That's the only way he was doing. But Emeka has started fabricating a lot of lies that leads to character assassination. That's another sin. Well. My happiness is that Queen May is being directed by God, and she sees things that we're not seeing sometimes. She sees farther than we can see. She sees better than we can see, and she sees earlier. And when she removes her hand in anything, anybody you see Queen May disassociate with, please be careful with that person. Any person you see Queen May does not recognize, be careful with that person. Whenever you see Queen May becoming cold about somebody, be careful with that person. The person is not real, because Queen May has this in her that she dictates early enough those who are for her and those who are against her. DPA has just shown who he is, and that is how God reviews. Now, Yinka is now campaigning for DPA. All of them are now running around GPA. But those who know DPA are still afraid of DPA. Even Judy warriors are afraid of GPA. To tell you that when you sell your brother, even the buyers will not trust you. When you sell your sister, even your buyers will not trust you. Even Chi Jenny does not trust Emeka. She is still telling us that when I used to say that what Emeka was fabricating was lie, you many nations didn't agree. Now, many nations, have you seen it? He has started fabricating it against me. I was like, eh? I thought Chijeni will be celebrating what he's saying. Even they know that if they celebrate Emeka, they are also in trouble because he can use that opportunity to manipulate and get them. Which means that even in the camp of Judy Austin, Emeka is not recognized. Emeka is not appreciated. Emeka is not respected. Even in the camp of Judy Austin, they know that he's not good. They have seen it. They are afraid of him. They know he is not the real person to work with because he can turn against anybody anytime. But that's not good for a man like him, who a lot of people were respecting and were following. He is going to destroy his... You see, this is what we are talking about Yude Doche. This is how Yude Doche was being loved by many at a time, by being loved by people at a time. But he destroyed that. And because he destroyed that, he couldn't get anything again. Now, Emeka has come. Emeka Ubonye, I pity you because your own, you is even a celebrity. You even have a family. You even have people that follows him. But you yourself, you have nothing. I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know how you're going to survive this. But I tell you, what you have just started, you may not be able to finish it. This fight you began is going to eat somebody's head and make it not be your head. Because I know saying na your head, the thing go chop. Hey, my people, what I mean is that this thing is going to bring someone down. It's going to bring someone down. Because Emeka has just committed one of the greatest evil you can commit against yourself. My people no be smarting, I saw the just reach at I say make a touchlight and with you. Like and share this video and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers will say, well done, my people. Now welcome. Make you have a nice day. Bye.